Oh man. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. This just all go well. Here we go. Boom! How's it going, everyone? We're back. Do you know what we're up to today? That's right. We're going after the Mighty Mbenga. You all read it. You all know what's going on, you know. No surprises here. I'm wearing my jack-o'-lantern shirt because it's super Halloweeny. How is everyone doing? We got some Halloweenies in the chat. Sevi makes them sweet. Jose Ramirez, Dawson Akins, Dylan, Penguin, Ian Blenty, Ribacina, let's see, Winchester, Jesse Stubbins, Zim, Barista, Hardest, Jesse, Gerald Bates is in the house, Matthew Mackin, is it Mackin or Machin? Kyle, hello. Gaming with Grassy, Dylan, hello. We are going after the Mighty Mbenga today at the Congo River, and so I've been putting this old deal together here, making sure we have all the right stuff, you know. We got to make sure we have all the right stuff. And so I've been putting this rod and reel together, and just making sure I have everything correct. You know what I mean? It's got to be correct. So I'm looking at, one of these have to be an SE. That one's an SE, but it's 55 pounds. See, the problem is that I had a Wild Africa spinning pack, but as you can see, I can't put it together because of a Carolina rig .036, but I do have that rig. It's just not letting me put it together for some reason. Is it because I need to have it? Carolina rig, where are ya? I just bought you. Where are you? Is it in here? .036. Maybe it's because it's in my backpack, hey? We put it in here. Then... we still can't... I don't get it. I obviously own it, so why doesn't it allow me to equip it? Anywho, so I'm trying to remake this this rod and reel set. And once we have that together, we'll go after the Mighty Mbenga. So that's what we're up to at the moment. Giant spit. There we go. That's the reel I was looking for. 94.8 pounds there. And then we'll get some line here. I'm showing the full process, you know. I put it all together in front of your eyes. You can see I'm not making anything up here. Let's find the right line now, if we can. Looking at the fluoro, looking at the braid. Looks like the braid is the way to go. Go ahead and equip the braid. My backpack is full because of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? We just need to delete some stuff, I think. Let's delete this. Delete all that stuff, and then we can put this in, hopefully. 97-pound braid. Throw that in here. We'll probably need a titanium leader for the old Mbenga. So let's find something there. Adamantium leader. Ooh, fancy. Let's see here. 95.9 on the titanium leader. That'll probably work. Oh my god. Is this correct? Okay, it is correct. So confused for a second here. We need to find... Is it in here or where is it? We need to find... There we go. The duck lure. There we go. We'll throw some extras in here in case we run out. But essentially, we are going after the Mighty Mbenga. So we're going to track that. We need to go to the Waterfall Roar location and then catch the Mighty Mbenga monster. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and confirm that. But essentially, this is our setup we're going to be using. And then just go catch that dude. This is not where we want to be fishing. We want to be fishing down here. Let's buy a license. As far as the mission goes, it doesn't really mention like a time of day to be going after, just that it's the Waterfall Roar location. So let's make sure we have the right boat in here, because that's not the right boat, is it? I think I'm just gonna go with a regular old bass boat. Unless we want to mess with it, add in the Amazon boat. Let's go! Let's catch this monster! Good morning, Matthew says. Well, good morning to you. Been a while, hello. Let's catch some monsters. That's right, your tutorial videos help me a lot. Hey, right on. Glad to see it. Glad to see it, Yuka. Oh gosh, Sevi, I wish my Spanish was better than it is, but it's not. Happy chap, how's it going? Put on the reel in line, maybe. That's the step forward. Let's go ahead. Should we join a random room or do a friends only room? Do friends only room. You're the best fishing planet YouTuber. Oh, thank you, Sevi. Appreciate it. I've been watching your vids a lot during class because best you do. Oh, don't you get in trouble during class because of me. I tell you what, your teacher reaches out to me, I'll say, nope, I had nothing to do with it. I love how we were able to change the audio of these boats. Fantastic. They used to be so loud. So, enter the waterfall roar location. Hopefully. I don't know. Do you think that just means we have to go down to the waterfall? Or does that mean something else? I do know that we have to lower the environment sound. Every time we come to the Congo River, we have to lower the environment sound to like 5% because the waterfall is so loud. Interesting. So we're at the waterfall, but it's not allowing us to go. Well, this is the waterfall roar location. Interesting. Okay. So they want us to fish from this rock. Huh? I can deal. I can deal. I'm cool. I can do this. Where should we cast? I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm hip. Hip hop. Where do we, where are we? Here we go. Let's cast off. I don't know, into this deeper water here. See if that's the way to do it. We changed the time to the better time of this day. So hopefully this is the time to do it. We'll just have to see. Looking for a club. Anyone got any spots open? Ooh, an offer for a club. We are just pulling this darn thing across the top of the water here, seeing if we get any interest at all. We could be casting for hours. I don't know. You know, how hard is this Mighty Mbenga gonna be? That is what we are going to find out, you know. Just unlocked Maroon River. Hey, right on. Any tips for you, level 15? Heck yeah, man. Go to the beginner series, the essential beginner series playlist, and go to the video that says level 15. The easiest way to get where you need to be. You're listening to music, right on. You can't finish the sturgeon grind because you broke your TV. Oh man. Wilfred, hello. Oh, we got hit by something. We got hit by something. Oh, we're on. We're on. Looks like something small, maybe? No, it's taking out line. It's taking out a little bit of line. 70 feet now. 60s, 50s. Just a little African tigerfish. No, it's Nile perch. How about that? The old duck lure. We haven't seen any ducks, I don't believe, at the Congo River, but oh jeez. Now I got my brother texting me. Gerald Bates over here gifting 5 Bo Angles memberships. Good night. Sevi's been subbed to us since 2,000 subs. Good night. I'm gonna have to, we're gonna turn it off momentarily, Gerald Bates. Always appreciated, of course. As much as people like watching the duck get shot 5 different times, I think we're just going to do it once. Get this old Nile perch in here. I don't think I've ever caught a Nile perch from the rocks. This is the first time for me. 85 pounds, top notch. We need more ducks. Best bass setup for the Everglades. Honestly, I think like a 14-pound rod and reel combo would probably work just fine. The majority of stuff. I'm not sure. I have the best rod and reel combo in the game video I put out there, which has a pretty good combo that you could use to Everglades, but from the majority of fish, it is pretty overpowered. So like 14, 16-pound rod combo would probably be perfect for the bass at Everglades. If not a little overpowered for some of the fish. Thanks for all the tips. Busy with sturgeon grind now. I would love to fish with the Fishing Planet Master. Oh my. Fishing Planet Master. Major bragger. Well, goodness gracious. Fishing Planet. The fish was too strong. Please upgrade your tackle. How could it be too strong? This rod and reel combo was literally created for this map. Oh my god. Mission failed. Oh my god. We were hooked up with the Mighty Mbenga. What in the world just happened? Congo Power of Blood, the Shaman Duck Lure. You fought the monster bravely, but apparently the spirit of the Mbenga is very strong. Only a special ritual involving the blood of its fellow fish can weaken its spirit and calm its fury for a while. Take the fish you've caught to the local shaman, and they will perform a spirit-weakening ritual over your duck lure. Oh my god. So we're back at it. We need to catch African tigerfish, trophy African tigerfish, and unique African tigerfish. Luckily, I know just the place for this. We need to... Oh god. We need to go back to the main map though. I need to change my tackle. We need to change some gear, but we are going to do this, by George. It's great to see you again, Penguin. Always, my friend, always. Well, as you know more than the majority of people, I never forget. I never forget someone. I have the memory of an elephant, if an elephant's memory was as good as mine. So it's good to see you again, for sure. Do you think I should get the $40 or the $60? Ooh. We talking DLCs now? You're really saddened she's going to be there for a month. A month in Russia. My goodness gracious. Let's go. I'm thinking match rods. Oh, thank you. Match rods, probably. Let's see what sort of match rods we can get into here. We have a number of match rods. We're going to need the strongest we got. I think, anyway. I think... Oh, golly. Oh, golly. Match rod. We're just gonna have to look at them. We're just gonna have to look at this. Thank you. Match rods. The Equator Match 8'6" is what we need to look for. Equator Match 8'6". Equator. There we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got 3 of them. We can throw one here. We can throw one here, and we can throw one here. In fact, if we just want to stay away from special edition rods, we could just throw that there. All right, let's see what we got in the means of reels. We got 83.8 pound rods, so we could throw these 79.4 pound reels on here. Okay, and then as far as line goes, we honestly don't need this strong of stuff though, is the problem. Because we got plenty. Look at all this. Okay, 430. Okay. That makes sense then, because that's what we can, oh my god, dude. I'm so sick of not being able to put stuff in my inventory. 430. 430. And for the other one, we got 424, which is pretty darn close. Okay. As far as bobbers go, just throw on big pair bobbers, or we can throw on slip bobbers. We got them. Wagglers, I mean. So we got Waggler extra heavy, we got Waggler heavies. Oh, look at all these we got. We could throw on a Waggler heavy, we could throw on another Waggler heavy and another Waggler heavy. Okay. Throw on some titanium leaders. And then, with some bait, we should be good to go for the Tigerfish. We got 83.7, so the 81.5 pound titanium leader should be just fine. Got so many 81.5 pound titanium leaders. Let's go. Man, size of hooks though, that's the problem. Size, maybe 5/0. We do 5/0, we'll do 4/0, and I don't know, another 4/0 maybe. And then what do the tigerfish, the African tigerfish, like to go for? Let's go shiners, large minnows, and small tilapia. Let's just get a mix of that. We got, I'm sure we got shiners in here. Shiners. So shiners. And tilapia. I don't, what was the other one? Small minnow? Or large minnow. Okay, that makes more sense. Large minnow and tilapia. Okay. 39 inches on this one. We'll do a little bit deeper on this. 60 inches and maybe, I don't know, super deep. 75, 80. Okay. Little bit of variation on the depths. And now we'll head back to the Congo River to see what we can get into with the African tigerfish. We're going to try to avoid the Goliath tigerfish by using smaller hooks, but I'm sure we'll still catch some, you know what I mean? Sending love from South Africa. Hey, right on. Gotta love Africa. And we're fishing in the African Congo River right now. Righto. Alrighty, let's go get in some African tiger. Whoa! African tigerfish, as I was saying. What's the respawn time on white sturgeon? Oh golly, I don't know. I usually just catch as much as I can and then skip forward 2 hours and keep fishing. I don't wait for a respawn time really. Especially fishing at nighttime, there's no reason to wait. Just catch as many as you can and then move forward. Grift Daniel. Ooh, hello. Thanks for accepting my request. We'll ride on. Glad to do so. Click the account to make a new account and didn't know that I was going to be banned for 30 days. What? Banned for 30 days? How so? Alright, so this is my favorite African tigerfish spot. Though I do have another African tigerfish spot if this spot ends up being kind of lame. Let's just skip to here and see if we can actually shoot. I think the time we were at was the best time to fish for them. Darn it all. Kind of forgot about that. Let's toss this out over here. Lots of movement to the left of it, but this is what I know, so I'm sticking with it. Throw this one over here. How about? You know, for a river, there's not a lot of current, as far as I remember. Then our small tilapia we will throw over here as well. We take a look at the map. All of my African tigerfish spots are in these locations. Hopefully, let's see. This is right on a This is right on the wrong spot because I'm not zoomed into where I need to be. The unique Goliath tigerfish, we got unique African tigerfish, and no fish data because, you know, that's just how it goes, evidently. So would you say it's worth to leave the search and try to catch the unis while waiting the 2 in-game hours? I don't know. What do you mean by that? Like the other, like a striped bass sort of thing? What's an easy way to get to level 83? Buy every DLC in the game, one after another. Fish the Amazonian maze, then fish the Congo River, then fish the Congo River again, back to back. And then Kaiji no Ri after that, boom, straight to 83. Over 2 months or something like that. Catching the monster, hey, right on. You were born in South Africa, but now you live in Australia, so sending love from there, Australia and South Africa. My goodness gracious. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. I'm telling you. Can you only say partial oi? Can you just go oi, oi? Because you are partially South African? I don't know how that works. What is the music before the live stream that is the main one you use for non-seasonal events? I think it's called Through the Night. THRU The Night by a DJ called Killrude. Killrude. I know a lot of people ask me that, so got it in my noggin. What is the biggest fish you've caught? Biggest fish I ever caught was a alligator gar in Texas. Weighed 234 pounds. I know, pretty amazing. 234. Only if it was 1,234 pounds, that would be 1,234. But unfortunately, only 234. Fish on. But yeah, good size alligator gar. And if you want to watch the video when we caught it, it's on the Modern Day Outdoorsman channel. If you don't know about our brother sister channel, the Modern Day Outdoorsman, you can look it up on YouTube. Type in a Modern Day Outdoorsman MDO, and you'll find it. And there is an alligator gar video where we go down to Texas and catch the alligator gar. And you can watch the video. Got this guy at 20 feet right now. Looks like an African tigerfish, and a good sized one at that, I think. Can we get it in? Oh my god. Before the other one loses. Started off with a trophy, alright. Come on, grab it, Hino. Grab it, Hino, before we lose it. There we go. Fish on ×2. Fish on ×2. We got one trophy African tigerfish locked in. We just need one unique African tigerfish, and then we just need 2 trophy African tigerfish and 5 regular African tigerfish. This looks like it might be one of those first African tigerfish, top notch, 26 pounds. Good deal, good deal. I know it's not halftime. I'm gonna hit this because I need to go. I need to go use the boys' room. Give me a moment. Uploading this to my Bow Angles, the largest fishing game channel on YouTube, as well as my MDO channel full of modern day outdoors people, with the hope of spreading some help around. As outdoors people and anglers, there's not much more we enjoy than spending some time down by or those that live near it. And this is certainly the case for those who live in the southern United States right now after the horrible hurricanes that swept through the area. Now, I've been approached and have been asked by a number of outdoors people and gamers alike if I could share a GoFundMe. And while I've never done this before, I figured this was the perfect chance to try it out. And so, if you go down to the description below, you will find a link to the official Bow Angles and MDO GoFundMe for hurricane relief, of which I pledge to donate 20% of my October earnings, including the Bow Angles Halloween extravaganza, towards the Salvation Army Hurricane Relief Fund. Now, I'm sure a good many of you have donated what you can already, but if you've been waiting to do so, I would love it if you would join me in donating towards our fellow anglers, outdoors people, and gamers alike who have been affected by these natural disasters. Now, like I mentioned, the link to the GoFundMe is in the description below. Thank you to all of you who choose to donate, and let's work together to make a small difference in the world today. One planet, one family, Game on. Hey everyone, I'm uploading this to my Bow Angles, the largest fishing game channel on YouTube, as well as my MDO channel full of modern day outdoors people, with the hope of spreading some help around. As outdoors people and anglers, there's not much more we enjoy than spending some time down by or on the water. But we often forget how that same water can cause horrible damage to those that live near it. And this is certainly the case for those who live in the southern United States right now after the horrible hurricanes that swept through the area. Now, I've been approached and have been asked by a number of outdoors people and gamers alike if I could share a GoFundMe. And while I've never done this before, I figured this was the perfect chance to try it out. And so if you go down to the description below, you will find a link to the official Bow Angles and MDO GoFundMe for hurricane relief, of which I pledge to donate 20% of my October earnings, including the Bow Angles Halloween extravaganza. Don't know how many times that ad played, but good enough. Good enough. Hopefully, if you're interested in donating during the live stream to the Bow Angles channel, you just go ahead and donate to that instead. Let's help out those people affected by the hurricane. I think would do us all some good. Alrighty, another African tigerfish down, top notch. Let's go ahead and toss these back out. We're looking pretty good here. We got 3 so far. Western part of my saint needs help. Thank you, Bo. It's bow time. It's bow time. That's right. It is bow time. Good deal. Catching some good fish here. Let's toss this one back over here. I do have one, like I said before, I do have one other good African tiger spot. But for now, this will do just fine. In fact, I think the only unique African tigerfish I've caught have been over here. So I'm just going to toss this over. All 3 in a group. Boom. 48 months, my goodness gracious. That is a long time. 4 years on the dot. Goodness gracious. David Probus. The gray beard in the house. You want to come and fish in South Africa for carp? I would love to, Major. I would love to go to South Africa for carp. I also want to catch the yellowfish. Yeah, and the labios. I would love to go there for the labios too. Would be fantastic. Though I'd love to go to the obviously not in South Africa, I don't believe, but the I need to go to the Okavango Delta for more tigerfish. During their flood. We are catching all of the regular size African tigerfish right now for sure. Ooh, this one's putting up a little bit of a fight. Might have hooked into a Goliath tigerfish. Whenever you're fishing for the African tigerfish, you do hook into the Goliaths and they are a bit of a pain. But hopefully, yeah. As annoying as it may be, that I know that one's a Goliath because I don't see any stripes on it. So we are going to switch gears. I would love to turn down the beeping noise, but I can't until I get these fish in. So instead, I'm just gonna keep talking so that way it'll put out the beeping noise until we catch these fish, and then it'll go away. This is an African tigerfish, okay. Okay, regular one. What is this fish doing, dude? What a freaking weirdo. Are you serious? You just sat beneath the rock the entire time. Well, there's a 39-pound Goliath tigerfish. Okay. Good night. Don't want to do that. Yeah. I wanted to change. Let's change the noise of the bells down to 5%. How about it? Hello in Japanese. Ooh, my goodness gracious. Over here, konnichiwa-ing, eh? Can I add you if you're on PC, Steam PC? I might add. What's everyone's favorite part of the Halloween extravaganza so far, huh? Anyone have any favorites? What's the biggest fish you've caught in game? I believe it's one of the Goliath groupers, giant groupers, at Kaiji no Ri. Oh, we have a fish on. We have a fish on, but I'm wanting to toss this out real quick. For a Barramundi tour. Ooh, that'd be cool. Level 412 by now. Yeah, that makes sense. Top 4 in my life. Best spots to find them in rocky areas with a medium to strong stream. There you go. There you go. Would be cool. Angler Call the Wild is getting a Northern Japan. Yeah, I saw that. I haven't had time. I had a choice yesterday. Last night. I could either make a video, you know, acknowledging that they made a Japan map, or I could put out that video trying to raise money for the Hurricane Relief Fund, and I chose to do the Hurricane Relief Fund. So yeah, sorry if I didn't put out a video yesterday about the Japan map and Call the Wild Yang. I just didn't have the time. Level 42, bought the Sailor Pack. Do you think I should go to the ocean with the stuff it comes with? Where should I go? Dude, just, I have a number of highlighted spots. I want to say the Sailor Pack, what it comes with. Does it only come with one rod? I'm trying to remember. Or does it come with a pair of rods? You'll have to remind me. That makes a little bit of a difference. Poppy Playtime. Poppy Playtime's fun, man. It's a great story. I've been enjoying it. Finally managed to catch you live. Happy fishing. Thank you, Cameron. I'm actually graduating college soon, degree in agriculture, and want to come farm in the U.S. so we can always arrange for you to come down and cross those fish off the bucket list. Ooh, there you go. Well, I tell you what, there's plenty to farm in the United States. Unfortunately, the issue is that people regard their land as like, I don't know, as like gold. It could be a barren Texas land with just shrubs in it, and they'll be like, oh, 15 acres in Texas, that's just a bunch of sand and shrubs. Oh, that's easily $400,000. And it's like, what? Where did you get that number from? That doesn't even make any sense. So it's getting harder for people who want to start farming, just because there's so many country songs about not selling your land and blah 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 this and blah 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 that, and next thing you know, no one can start farming because no one can buy any land, and if it is for sale, then it's millions of dollars. You're better off owning the equipment and trying to lease the land for farming, which is an adventure all on its own. What's your club name? Should be the Bow Angles Club. You've got fishing playing in the background, so with your beeping, I think it's my rod sometimes. I've heard that before. I think we have another Goliath Tigerfish on. Being a bit of a pain right now. Like I said, I don't think I'm fishing during the best time of day. If I if I was smart, I wouldn't have changed time at all. I think the morning is actually the best time to fish on this particular day I'm on. Unfortunately, I messed that up. Max Loba, I hate using the rental boat so much. Barely have anyone to play with on the map. Oh, I hear that. Well, the reason I came here to do this instead of going back to try and get the squids, because that's the other thing I kind of need for the fish monster. I need this colorful squid chain for the big old marlin here. I need to be with a friend on the boat. In last live stream, I was sitting on that boat for the entire live stream and no one came to fish with me. So I just gave up on that and decided to go for the Mighty Mbenga today. See how people are being affected so close to me, even though the hurricane felt like a small storm where I am. Oh man. Yeah, it seems like it was a heck of a deal from the videos I've seen. You can't add me on Fishing Planet because you're in America? I don't think that's true. I have Fishing Planet friends from all over the world. You should be able to do it. The hunting Bigfoot video is one of your favorites? One of the best rods in the game and a saltwater spinning setup. Okay, there you go. Well, I would just look up some of my, you know, the Kaiji no Ri videos where I show some hot spots for trolling and the grouper and all that sort of stuff, and just see how you can use those rods. Because you're right, one of the best rods in the game does come in that sailor pack. So make use of it. Cat Coder, how's it going? How long is the live stream usually? I wish this was a trophy African tigerfish instead of this sucker. What did we catch the other ones on? Small tilapia, shiners. Maybe we need to switch to just shiners. Small tilapia and shiners. Almost every Goliath tigerfish we've caught so far has been on large minnows. That's good to know. Let's make sure that we have small tilapia or shiners on with these rods. We need more country songs about selling your land. That's right. This is my dirt. This is my field. I'll sell it to you to help out my nation. We need some sort of country song about that. I did the research, so I'm gonna start as a farmhand first before buying land, learn how things work in the US first. There you go. Well, you've got it figured out, man. You'd fish with me if you were high enough level? Oh, thank you. Appreciate it. Wish you could crossplay. Yeah, I've heard that. Which fish do you think is hard to catch in the game? Hard to catch fish. Oh, hard to catch fish. I don't know. That's a good question. I can't think of a fish in Fishing Planet that's necessarily hard to catch. There are some that could be a bit tricky. You might find at times the muskie at St. Croix are a bit tricky. Even catching like a unique Goliath tigerfish can be tricky at times. Yeah, majority of fish are fairly easy to learn how to catch and get after them. Whenever you stream the ocean map again, I will help you with the squid. Oh, thank you, YouTube Wolf Plays. Best rod in the game. Uni marlins and trophy groupers take like 15 minutes. Yeah, for sure. For sure, Liam. I think that was to just simulate, you know, in real life, you fish a giant marlin or something like that, it takes 2 hours in the fighting chair or something like that to reel that sucker in. I think that was Fishing Planet's way of simulating that, basically. All right, we are going to, I think, go back. I don't think we can go there from here, can we? Let's see. Ah, maybe we can. I see my marker. I don't know if we can get there or not. Essentially, I do have another African tigerfish spot over here. Looking for a break in the forest here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. A long way to run. Okie dokie. Now that we're in here... Oh god, it just keeps going on. There we go. Okay, let's see if we can make use of this. Let's see what time it is. Still during the good time of day to fish. Let's try this out. I know there's a bit of a current here, which is why I have two markers. I have one where to toss it, and then I have another marker for when they bite, basically. You have a leader, but it won't let you equip it. Interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know about that one. What's your favorite fish in-game and in real life? In-game, I like to say that the tarpon's my favorite fish. In real life, I'd say that carp fishing is usually my favorite fish to catch. Won't let me use my rod because I don't have a leader, but it won't let me equip it. I'm not sure why it won't let you equip the leader. I don't know. We have an all-rod setup video, which might be helpful. Otherwise, I'm not sure. Are you trying to use a rig? Basically, in the shop, if you go into Terminal Tackle and you look at rigs, like a Carolina rig, a Texas rig, three-way rig, those won't work as leaders. But if you go into like lines and you buy any of, well, a mono leader, a fluoro leader, or a titanium leader, you can use those as leaders on your rod. I'm not sure why in your predicament it's not letting you do it though. Fish on, fish on. Would be fantastic if we got into a trophy African tigerfish over here. We're almost finished up with the regular African tigerfish, so getting another trophy one would be really nice. I think this is gonna finish off our regular African tigerfish though. Yes, sir. Alright, there goes number 5. And let's see what we got here. That was on a 5/0 hook too, is the problem. If anything, that was gonna be the hook that got us a trophy, but instead it didn't. Carp grinding until from level 50 to 58 is annoying, but it's still better than the sturgeon grind. Yeah, I feel that. See the tigerfish jumping out there. Which country do I think you'll move to? I do not know. There happens to be a lot of countries out there. Biggest fishing plant's got to be a giant grouper we caught in a live stream not too long ago. And biggest fish in real life is an alligator gar in Texas. Oh, thanks, David. Appreciate it. How's good old Bo doing? Taven states, I'm doing much better now that I see you chatting. Oh, good to see you, Liam. I think that's the first one on the #1 rod. Japan is where you're moving to? Oh man. How can you tell the difference between the Goliath tigerfish and the African tigerfish? Usually the Goliath tigerfish are so much bigger that they put up a bigger fight because they're annoying. Like this one. And the Goliath tigerfish don't have any stripes on their sides. So there's no stripes on the side, so if I notice that it doesn't have any stripes on the side, I know it's not an African tigerfish. But like, I'm reeling this guy in fairly easy, so I know it's definitely an African tigerfish. Unless he starts putting up a big fight, then I know it's probably a Goliath tigerfish. At the same time, he's putting up such a little fight that I know he's probably not a trophy, which is what we need. So I'm probably better off letting him go and reeling in the other rod, but... Oh, look at that, see? Putting up with it worked out for me. Got that trophy African tigerfish, which is what we needed. And it didn't tell me I lost this fish, but it's certainly acting like it. Now we only need one trophy African tigerfish, which I think... Let's just go... I do believe, if my memory serves me right, the best time to fish for the tigerfish is... Let's see how many days we have to travel to get to it. It was actually the day we were on. It was what's unfortunate. Oh my god, how many days do we have? That's day 6. Day 7. Day 8. Oh, I have to check the map now. I don't trust this. Day 10 is the next day? Jeez Louises. Alright, this is the best time, if I remember, to go after the tigerfish. We'll test it, I suppose, but I'm pretty sure that's correct. Let's race along in our boat here. You want to see the unicorns? I do too. We do need to catch one unique African tigerfish. But we're bound to see some unicorns at some point. Went walking through the jungle. Whoa. Very strange, because I never hit the sides of anything. Airbow. This is what I wanted to do. You think bow catch? Place your bets. Place your bets. Bow in the house. All right, let's go. Like I said, my memory might be off, but I'm pretty sure this is what we need. I'm gonna make sure that we do have 4-aught hooks at least. Yep. 4-aught, 4-aught, and a 5-aught. Sounds good. Here, let me pose this to you. What's your favorite horror Halloween movie to watch during the Halloween season? Anyone? Anyone? I'm curious. We'll see multiple of the same movie. Whatever. Everything's on the table. I don't even care. Doesn't have to be a scary movie. Just has to be a good Halloween movie. Oh, we got our first bite. What do you hope Fishing Planet adds for an update? I got my hopes. Keeping them to myself though. No, I ask for things directly to the peeps. And I do what I can to not let people outside of that realm know about it. So, you know, I got my things. Rocky Horror Picture Show. You know, honestly, between that and Ernest Scared Stupid, I have not seen either of those, but I have heard good things about both of them. My wife loves the Rocky Horror Picture Show, and I have yet to watch it. And I see on Facebook all the time how many people love the Ernest Scared Stupid, so I know I need to watch that at some point too. Now, I have seen the original Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, I watched that a few months ago, actually, in the summer. So I'm glad I watched that. I watched the second one afterwards. I think it was the second one. It was the one that was in the mall. I'm not sure. It was pretty good. I enjoyed that one. I loved the how it kind of created that inspiration for the one video game where you're fighting zombies in the mall. This, I think, is a Goliath Tigerfish, unfortunately. Get in the net real quick. We got another rod to get. Trophy Goliath Tigerfish of that. Come on, grab it, Hino. Grab it, Hino. We're gonna lose the fish, Hino. Never seen either one. I know. I'm letting you down. Looks like we got a tigerfish on. Small one. A small one, but we got him. Original Chainsaw Massacre. I saw that either in spring of summer of this last year, so I've seen that too. I do love. There is one scene in that movie that I absolutely love. I talk about it. Excuse me. I talk about it all the time as one of my favorite scenes in horror cinema. And it's because I know this may be a little graphic. However, they obviously put some love and care in that movie, because when you knock something, you know, dead, you really hit it on the head to the point where it's like dying because of the blunt force trauma. It sends tremors through their body, and so they involuntarily tremor as they're dying. And it's something you don't see in a lot of movies. If anything, there might be a little bit of one, you know, the leg kicks a little bit before they just die. Not in the original Chainsaw Massacre movie. That guy gets hit in the head with a hammer or something like that, and I mean, he trembles for a good, like, you know, 10 seconds or something like that. It was a truly, like, realistic and horrifying scene. and it's one of my favorite horror scenes that I've ever watched, just because it's just so horrifyingly realistic, I guess. It's just it's hard to watch a human body do the same thing, I guess. What's the coolest fish you think in Fishing Planet or in real life? The Frankenfish is pretty cool, I think, anyway. Otherwise, the coelacanth in real life is pretty darn cool. The old prehistoric fish that they found off the coast of Africa not too long ago. That's a pretty cool fish. Goliath Tigerfish is all obviously very cool as well. And then a very common one, but at the same time very just uncommon as far as fish go. The hammerhead shark is always a stunner of a fish. As far as fish go, I mean, even a sawtooth, like a sawtooth shark or whatever, whatever they're called. Like, those are weird, but a hammerhead shark is like next level weird. And I love the hammerhead shark for that reason. This is, I think, another Goliath Tigerfish, and I kind of just want to get it in so we can get that other rod. But at the same... we missed it. Dang it. Dang it! Every time we miss a rod, that could have been the unique that we were looking for, you know? Barbless Master 2. That's shocking that I just now got that, to be quite honest. It's got to be the Saw series or Final Destination series. Now, I haven't seen all of the Final Destination movies from start to finish. Same with the Saw. I've seen a few of the Saw movies, but I haven't seen, like, the entire series from start to finish. I might have to do that. Like the first chapter of the It remake, it was Scary Goonies. I agree. I did like those as well. I remember watching those in theater. I did enjoy that. I also am a big fan of oh golly. Who's the one guy who was in the second chapter? Who was on SNL for a long time and is like one of the writers for South Park. I'm trying to remember. I'm blanking on his name. Anyway, he's from Oklahoma, and he is hilarious. I love him in pretty much anything. I find him, I think he's just one of the funniest people on earth. It's just his face. Yeah. Anyway, I love that he is the comedian kid on in chapter 2, and I love it because of that. But yeah, great movies. Nightmare Before Christmas. My kids and I make the costumes and have a great time doing it together. Hey, right on. I respect that for sure. Nightmare Before Christmas. Good movie. Appreciate that. If anything, if I could say anything about the Nightmare Before Christmas, you know, we see a lot of Halloween stuff, but I wish that there were, I wish that, you know, Santa Claus is a fairly magical figure. I wish we would have saw more of, you know, Oogie Boogie. He's captured Santa Claus, and oh, you know, we've got him right where we want him, and you're just a fat old man sort of thing. I wish we would have seen Santa Claus use some of his magic against Oogie Boogie, to the point where Oogie Boogie's kind of like, whoa, this old man is a lot more powerful than I thought he was. I wish there was that moment in the Nightmare Before Christmas, but there, as far as I remember, there isn't. But you know, what can you say? Can't include everything. Tremors is a good one. I loved Tremors growing up. George Fishing, we're just gonna have to save that question for another night, man. We could just go down a rabbit hole. Let's see. OG Chainsaw Massacre is the best. To watch. The movie that had you paranoid after watching was The Strangers. Yeah, seriously. You get into a movie that makes you feel uncertain about your own home, or like when I watched The Zodiac for the first time and the guy was just like walking up to parked cars with people in it and just shooting them. Like, I was a teenager. I know there's a time in everyone's life where you have a parked car or something like that and you're just wanting some alone time, and then next thing you know, some guy just walks up and shoots you point blank. That was scary. I honestly felt that. And the thing is it wasn't a fake movie. Like, it was based off of a guy who literally did that. That's a scary thing. I found The Zodiac Killer a very scary movie. Jake Gyllenhaal. and Robert Downey Jr. with that movie. Yeah, that was pretty good. Ed Gein, something like that. Yeah, old Ed, bald guy who was in a lot of the American Horror Stories, was in that movie as well. That was a good one. Well, we've got another African tigerfish weather. Yes, there we go. Another trophy down. Okay, that was on the 5/0 and the small tilapia. We are just looking for the unique African tigerfish now. Now, I do believe that I have caught one in this spot. In this very spot that I'm casting towards right now. Early morning on shiners, if anything. Maybe we need to switch out the 2 rods I have that have the tilapia with shiners. That would make a difference. Bill Hader, there you go. Thank you, David. Yes, absolutely. Hills have eyes, wrong turn. I tell you, I can't remember which one it was. Maybe it was wrong turn. I'm not sure. There was one that had German Shepherds in it. One got killed, but the other one was pretty vicious throughout the whole movie. Of course, when I was in high school, I had a German Shepherd. And so, you know, I enjoyed that part of the movie, you know. German Shepherd, great dog. Has hip problems, sure. Only lives to be like 8 years old or something like that. But otherwise, very good dog, you know. Yeah, gotta love German Shepherds. Casper, it's a classic. There you go. I'm with you. I'm with you. I need to rewatch the old Casper movie. Last time I watched Casper, I was in a movie theater, and I don't remember any of it. I was a little kid. It was a summer movie. You know, when you're a little kid, you can watch summer movies for free. If your parent brings you, it was like a thing that happened in our hometown. It's little movies to keep kids busy. Summer movies. A lot of tigerfish there. Come on. So this is on shiners. So that's a good sign. If we reel in the other ones on small tilapia, we might throw it back out with the shiners. Oh, wrong one. Someone's joining us out here. I hear the boat. YouTube Wolf Plays out here. I parked my boat in a very expert style. I know you're very jealous. I had to turn it around 180 to park it. Every time I hear, "Where is your dog?" Sorry, I had to go up one. Where's my dog? Both of my dogs are upstairs right now. Pretty sure. Yep, both upstairs. Hanging out with the old wife. The old balloon and chain. What's your favorite fish to catch? Carp. I love fishing for carp. Fly buzz around Hino's ear. I always swap my headphones so I feel that. I feel that. YouTube Wolf Plays says it's been a while. I agree. It has been a while. Zoom in here. I'm watching my sliders. Went to make dino nuggets and missed a fish. You missed a fish with the dino. Ah, I think you have to eat a second dino nugget because of that. Oh, we got him. I was seeing it move around. And now we got him. I don't know. I get sort of excited every time that happens because I think, well, maybe it's a big African tigerfish. But I think that's a little too much. This has got to be a regular Goliath tigerfish. I don't know, actually, with that little thing right there. Maybe, I don't know. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Show me the money. Show me the money. Oh, baby. Oh, please. I want to see unicorns dance. Everyone else wants to see him dance. No! He pulled out so much line for a 27-pound fish. Gah! That's frustrating. Have I seen the Terrifier yet? I have not. Actually, do you recommend it? I've heard things about it. I know of them, of him or whatever, but I have not watched it. You never felt like Michael Myers or Freddy or Chucky was scary? I've never found Chucky scary. I think Michael Myers can be scary at times. Freddy, not so much. But Michael Myers, yeah, he kind of has that whole wander into your house sort of thing. Doors unlocked. He shows up in your house and kills you sort of deal. That's scary. I always get after my wife whenever she leaves a door unlocked. I go, someone could have snuck inside and killed us. That could have happened. You don't leave doors unlocked. And it's because of Michael Myers. Hills Have Eyes has the German Shepherds. I got you. Great series, Joe. Okay. Where are you gonna be for Halloween? Your go-to is Darth Maul because you love painting your face and you got the lightsaber. Man, that is an old reference by now. Darth Maul's classic though. I guess he has been in a few things after the Phantom Menace, but yeah, that's funny. Hail to the king and prince. There you go. Any tips for a big taimen and Salang? I keep losing them due to low tension or they get stuck somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. As long as you have a reel that has like a 40+ inch retrieve, you should just be able to take them from the kayak, I would think. Majority of them anyway. What breed is the king? Yeah, Norwegian elk hounds. Didn't know we had 2 dogs. Oh yeah, we got 2 dogs. You try to catch the monster fish in Lane Law. There you go. One of those fish would double your net worth. You're currently at Kaiji no Ri. Okay, right on, Viper. Your older brother and cousin used to terrify me with my buddy doll when I was younger. With a My Buddy doll? What the heck is a My Buddy doll? Is that the Chucky doll? Have I watched the movie? From blank? Oh man, the suspense. What is your dream animal to hunt in real life, and what is your favorite animal to hunt right now? It's a great question. I used to hunt so much up into high school. I used to hunt quite a lot, and then when I left for college, it all kind of went topsy-turvy. And then after college, I just went from one big city to another big city, and I'm always working, and it's just hard to make time for hunting. But I am recently making more time to take hunting more seriously. I think a dream animal would have to be like a argali or something like that in Mongolia. Just a big ram, I think would be really cool dream hunt. They're like $28,000 hunts. It's ridiculous. I think that would probably be a dream hunt for me. As far as what I enjoy hunting right now, I've never stopped enjoying turkey hunting. I love turkey hunting. So, and this last spring we had our turkey hunt. So I'd say turkey. I'd love to get my whole Grand Slam turkeys in North America. That's part of my thing. I have my Eastern turkey being mounted right now from this past spring, and I'll head back to Kansas and get another Rio Grande, and then it's just let's see, the Osceola, Merriam's, and that old one in the Yucatan Peninsula, I believe. And then I'll have the full Grand Slam, be sure. Anyway, that's a goal for the next 5 years or something like that. Let's give the roach spoon a go. The bite did kind of slow down, didn't it? I got caught up in the chat and I stopped fishing. Any tips for Kaiji no Ri? You know, we have a number of location videos for Kaiji no Ri. If you haven't checked those out, I'd recommend those. Which character do you think is sacred in Dead by Daylight? You know what? I have watched a number of the like little trailer videos for the guys in Dead by Daylight, but I do not know a lot of them by name, unfortunately. So I don't know. What about you? Do you have a favorite character from Dead by Daylight? How on earth does a young mirror carp mouth fit onto a 10-aught hook? The world may never know. How does a sucker get eaten in 3 licks? I don't know that either. Super Stoopy, hello, hello. We need a unicorn to catch. I agree, we do need a unicorn to catch. Friend pulled in a walleye emerald too big for their reel or something, so they couldn't pull it up to the dock. They had to walk the fish on the land. Interesting. Do you like football? I played a lot of football growing up. I didn't go to college for football. I went to, I did Naval ROTC instead. Because I didn't think I would play D1 college football, and I didn't want to play D2 or D3 or anything like that, so I just figured I'd pretty much give up and go into the Navy, and that's what I did. So I hurt my knee pretty early on in my freshman, the summer between my freshman and sophomore year football, and then I re-injured it in my sophomore to junior year, and after that I was pretty over football. I just felt like I was just injuring myself for nothing. Whew, taking out line, isn't he? I think we got another trophy Goliath Tigerfish on. Would make it a little bit interesting. Bees, yeah, but you're a big fan. You're a big fan? Goodness gracious, you've been gone for so long, you refer to us as the BZ Hub. I put Ghostface in Mortal Kombat. That's awesome. Take a pie ball. Yeah, it would be interesting. Daniel, can you donate a big fish? Unfortunately, no. Would be nice if someone could donate me a unique African tigerfish right now, eh? We can move on to the next thing. You know, there's really just not much more we can do. We know how to catch it. If anything, what we could do is switch this out. We know we have better luck with shiners. If we get that 3rd rod in, we could throw that back out there for the African tigerfish. We might do. You're going to Cornell in ROTC next year. Ooh, very nice. Hoo-yah ships. Or subs. Is it possible to catch an air pime on heavy chasers? Maybe. Small ones. I don't know. You know, a lot of the fish you can catch on smaller gear just means a lot, or lighter gear. Just means a longer fight. Catch, might be able to afford travel to Emerald and licenses. Okay. Those daughters currently in the Navy. Go Navy. Hey, go Navy as well. I can't say. Obviously, I would have technically been in the Naval Reserve, but I can't say I ever did service by any means. I was in Naval ROTC for 2 years, and then I didn't receive a scholarship to stay on, so I had to quit my Naval ROTC at that point. If you don't receive a scholarship by the end of your sophomore year, then you unfortunately can't keep going on, and that's what happened to me. So I ended up just finishing out my college and getting my degree and do what I do now. Do you think the fish look tasty to eat in real life? No. I don't think I've ever looked at a fish in Fishing Planet and thought, yummy. That one looks good enough to eat. I don't think I've ever felt that way. But who knows? Maybe it's to come. Maybe it'll be in the future. I am excited. I've just remembered that tomorrow is my Phasmophobia day. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to us playing Phasmophobia, and tomorrow the video is finally coming out. I forgot to mention it. I think I might change the release to a premiere. I would love to watch it with all of you. Searching for ghosts, getting killed by said ghosts. We were just so bad at finding ghosts. It was hilarious. So I'm really looking forward to it. Saw an albino doe in real life. It was so cool to see the video. Hey, there you go. That's awesome. Ooh, fish on, fish on. We just about have shiners on. I think we do have shiners on all these, actually. So now it's just about right time and the right fish. Alt name, how's it going? Have you ever been spearfishing? I have not in real life anyway. Is this a new monster fish? It is not. No, it's a fish from last year, question mark, or 2 years ago. Right fish, but is it the right size? I don't know. Boy, it would be a miracle if it was. Trophy African tigerfish. Ah, dirty dog. Dirty dog. So close and so far. Have you ever fished for muskie? If so, how big was it? I have fished for muskie twice. I have made, if it's the fish of 10,000 casts, I feel like I've made 5,000 casts. I'm probably 2 muskie trips away from actually catching one. But no, I recently went out with Rob Manthai, who was from northern Wisconsin, very well-known muskie fisherman, has caught a number of muskie over 50 inches. And just a really prolific muskie angler, and we fished for 2 days hard. I mean, made lots of casts, and you know what? We saw quite a few muskie. We probably saw 5 or 6 muskie, followed the lure all the way to the boat, and just for one reason or another, whether it was a mess up of the figure 8 or just doing a big circle, or he saw the boat or saw me move, or one reason or another, we just, all 6 of them were spooked off by something. So I'm yet to catch a muskie, although I've seen them, I've fished for them. I just haven't caught one. What does it take to get a scholarship in ROTC? You know, honestly, just a mixture of good leadership traits as well as grades. Obviously, a little bit of physical acumen, is that the right word? You know, there's obviously, you have to be a physical person, but at the same time, you have to show that you have leadership qualities, and you know, you have to have the grades for it. You know, I would love to say that, you know, I was just wronged, and maybe I was, you know. In a way, I don't know, this is digging up dirty laundry or for some sorts, but my freshman year, they gave a scholarship to a guy, and then he ended up having a peanut allergy, and so he couldn't stay in the Navy. So he lost his scholarship. My sophomore year, they gave the scholarship to a girl who ended up dropping out and not completing Naval ROTC anyway. So my freshman and sophomore year, they gave scholarships to 2 people who ended up not going into the Navy. And then I ended up not going into the Navy because I didn't have a scholarship. So they ended up losing 3 people in the process. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a little, still a little hurt by the whole thing. But, you know, that's just how life goes sometimes. It just doesn't work. I think up to that point, it was a little frustrating for me because I'd never been bad at anything I'd ever done. Anything I ever tried to do, I did really well at. Whether it was a state champion powerlifter or being state champion just about anything. Football, soccer, track, whatever it may be. And then I go into the Navy and it just didn't give me a scholarship. Maybe that meant I was just too full of myself or what may be. But it was really the first like big failure I ever had in my life. And it sucks, but you know, some point in your life you need to have a big failure just to give you a dose of reality. One or 2 scholarships per person. They obviously, when you come in as a freshman class, you know, some of you might already have a scholarship. You might have been rewarded as a scholarship before you got into your freshman year of college. But if you don't have a scholarship going into your freshman year of college, then you have your freshman and sophomore year to gain a scholarship. And if you don't gain a scholarship, then you have to leave. A gunnery sergeant on a destroyer, my goodness gracious. I'd say so. They changed lots of stuff in Phasmophobia, and you play it. Okay. You're pumped for Christmas. There you go. Do you think they should add a gold fishing game? That would be interesting, wouldn't it? You just got the Elder Gar. Hey, right on. Has it snowed up there yet? No. I did wake up this morning and it was 48 degrees. It was gotten a little chillier. I put on a long sleeve shirt to walk the dogs this morning. But otherwise, that's about it. That's about it. Yeah, it's about time for a sacrifice, isn't it? Let's go ahead and change the time to another morning, I think. If anything, we're making a lot of money. I know it's costing us money every single day, but I don't think it's that bad. If anything, here in a bit, we're gonna end up getting the X Series lure for staying so long. God dang, man. Just give us the right day. There we go. Where are the unicorns at? That's what I want to know. How did the peanut allergy not get caught sooner? You know what? I would love to know. That seems like something they would, if it was that big of a deal, they would have tested that before he even got into Narwhal ROTC. He did go into, you know, the thing is that he was a great guy. We're still Facebook friends now. He went into the Army ROTC for like a year, and then he just dropped out altogether. But he was a really cool guy. He ended up like graduating with a degree in geology, and he has this big bushy beard now, and he still posts pictures of places he travels on Facebook. Really cool. I haven't seen him since college, but I'd love to. Have I ever caught a pike, and how big was it? You know, the biggest pike I've ever caught was probably 2.5 pounds. It was in England in a canal. I was fishing at in Leicester, Leicester, England. Wasn't very big by any means, but it was one of my first pike I ever caught, so I thought it was pretty cool. A bearded brother, nice. There you go. Absolutely. You have a Costco here in Australia. Very cool. Ooh, pulling out some line. I believe just by the color of the head that we have a Goliath tigerfish on right now. But it would be nice if it was an African tigerfish. Now this seems more like an African tigerfish. YouTube Wolf Plays and Gerald Bates in the house. Fishing rod controller turned off before I even got to your computer. Oh no. Are you a bike rider? No, unfortunately. We did go to the Harley Davidson Museum here in Milwaukee the other day, and I had a great time there. Oh, I thought this looks like a pretty good sized fish. Maybe this is it. And we get another trophy. Oh, it hurts. It burns. Your first Northern Pie was a 9 inchers on a tip up. Oh boy. There you go. That's awesome. That sounds like my first chub I caught. Anyway, yeah, so we went to the Harley Davidson Museum here in Milwaukee, and I have never wanted a Harley more than I do now. I don't know why I now want one, but I do. I think one of the new modern ones that are pretty cheap, honestly, and just kind of lightweight bikes that I could just ride in the summer down to the lake and whatnot, I think sound pretty cool, to be quite honest. We have 2 fish on. I think right now I'm just trying to figure, oh god, 3 fish on now. Trying to figure which one has the best chance of being a unique African tigerfish. This one's easy to pull in, so that's probably a tigerfish, an African tigerfish, but is it a unique is the problem. And that answer is probably no. Lost that middle one, but can we? No, we lost both of them? What? Come on, that's a bug. That's a bug. God. See, it's frustrating situations like that because either one of those could have been the unique. The one was just fighting too much. It was fighting more like a Goliath tigerfish than an African. R.I.P. Indeed. Bo's got the itch. Do you do any ice fishing in central Wisconsin? Well, right on. I haven't done ice fishing. My intern Tony, who's been on one of the live streams with us, he does ice fishing, and so he said, you know, if the ice gets thick enough this year, he would take me out and show me, you know, how it's done. But I have not done it myself, so I am eager to try it out. You know, if it gets to that point, you know. Small lake like Emerald and someone brings their big Draco boat. I feel that. I feel that. I know what you're talking about. Super loud boat. Come on, baby. Be a unique. Gah. As soon as you pick the rod that was still going, it comes off as soon as you pick up the... I know, right? I feel that. Ice fishing is pretty cool. Oh yeah, I bet it is. I will say, you know, to those of you... Tony was the one who said this, even though I was thinking it as well. To those of you who do enjoy ice fishing, you know, the idea of setting up pop-ups and stuff and waiting for a bite. Carp fishing is very similar. You know, you set your 3 rods out, you have them on alarms, and the alarm goes up, and you catch your fish, or reel them in. If you enjoy ice fishing with pop-ups, I do recommend giving carp fishing a try. It's a blast. Especially when you go with friends and each of you have 3 rods. And then you have 6, 9 rods out there. Oh, so much fun. They're saying roach spoon. Gotta try the roach spoon, Gerald Bates says. It would give us something to do while we're waiting for rods to go. Do we go back? Oh, thanks, Shock Gamer. Brandon loves carp fishing. Well, right on. You're a crotch rocket, man. I don't even know what that is. Don't even know what it is, and I'm repairing it. All right, can we put a roach spoon on this thing? I don't even know where my roach spoon is. Here, there's a gourmet spoon. Roach spoon. Roach spinner. Roach spoon. Okay. Heading back out to the Congo River. That's a lot. I'd get a chopper trike. Ooh. My grandfather has a trike. Is Fishing Planet different on mobile? No. If anything, they made it a tad easier on mobile, but then they kind of brought that to Fishing Planet. Took you 2 casts to get the uni. 6:30, party cloudy. Well, we'll try it. We'll try it this way again. We got 24 minutes. Hopefully we can get it done. Should you be farming for the Halloween event in Fishing Planet? I don't think so. It hasn't even, like, I mean, there's just nothing to farm at the moment. Tips for uni crappie? I don't have any tips for uni crappie. I don't think. Ride the spot. I need that third wheel. I understand. I get it. Yeah. Third wheel certainly makes it easier to balance, you know. Not as heavy to have to hold up, you know. You made that. You went there. I love that you take the awkwardness out of it, David. That's my favorite thing about you. There's so many people that just go, oh God, I don't know. I don't want to cross that line because I don't know what they'll say. I don't want them to... I don't want them to think poorly about me. And then you just take that moment and you just dump it out like a DQ blizzard. You just turn it upside down and go, see, it ain't spilling. That's the secret of the blizzard, don't you know? I love that. Good evening, Brent. How's it going? What if this was the freaking Uni right here? He is putting up quite a big of a fight. Come on! Oh, it's a freaking Goliath. Alright, which of these two fish is more likely to be an Uni? I don't think this one. That one's fighting too much. Oh, they're both fighting too much. Good golly, that one's about to go out to 200 feet. They're both fighting like Goliath Tigerfish. I'm waiting to see if it comes out of the water. Maybe if we can see it's a Goliath Tigerfish, then we'll switch to the other one. Oh, this is an African tigerfish. Just a regular one, though. Pick it up, Hino. Since your bag is full, oh no! I needed to get the stomach ground bait 3 times. What are you? Ah, Goliath. Goliath. I'm just gonna toss out. Let's do this one. And I'm gonna cast that that spoon. Your 1 year fishing plan. I was level 12. Oh man, Daniel. What mission is this for? This is for the Mighty Mbenga mission. Well, we got a fish on the old roach spoon here. Does look to be a Goliath tigerfish instead of a regular African tigerfish, but you know, that's how it goes. What lure do you get? You get the old duck lure. Trophy Goliath tigerfish, okay. How much money should I go for before I leave Emerald? Good question, I'm not really sure. I know I have that lure, but we are on to the next part of the mission, which is to get some sort of shrine. Need to get need to weaken the Mighty Mbenga so that he's not mighty anymore. There's more to the left. Okay. Well, my spot for the Uni African tigerfish is right there. Well, I guess that's fine. Alrighty. Here we go. When will I be doing a tournament? I honestly don't have any interest in doing tournaments, so I don't know if I ever will. I've done one tournament way back in the day, and I don't know, it just wasn't. I'm just not that kind of person, I guess. Oh, you remember it. Old, Kaneek Creek way back in the day. I missed it. Boy, this old guy is being a pain, isn't he? This just jumped right there. That's the uni. Evidently not. Come on, baby. Looks like a small fish. £21. Just waiting for the uni. I am too, man. I'm sitting here waiting for that uni as well. I'm casting, I'm waiting, I'm doing it all. What's up, Demon Dog? How you doing? Leave or staying in the same spot. You know, this is just kind of my spot that I've caught the unique African tigerfish at, so just doing what I know, man. On vacation in Myrtle Beach. Wow, very cool, man. That sounds exciting. We finally ran out of Halloween tunes. Switching to a Twitch now. Hey, good deal. You and your grandma watch me all day? Oh my goodness. Well, I feel privileged. I'm not sure, Erica. Good question. See if we have a video that covers it. We have a number of those test your spot videos where we test some different locations and lures and fish and whatnot. Maybe you can find something to help you there. Yep, sounds about right, Liam. Darn crossplay. Well, I don't think the roach spoon's gonna do us any good, is it? Oh, come on. What if this was it right here? Give us 10 minutes to go for that Mighty Mbenga. Boy, that would be just the amazing bit of it all. Come on, be an African tigerfish. Jump out of there and be an African tigerfish. Oh, it would make my night. Oh, I missed it. I was zoomed in for so long, and then when he finally jumps out. Oh man, it's gonna be close. It's gonna be close. It is an African tigerfish. But will it be big enough? Is the question. Will it be big enough? He's putting up quite a big fight. Ah! 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 Another trophy African tigerfish. Are you kidding me? How many trophies are we gonna catch? Oh my god. God, we have caught 5 or 6 trophies. Yet to catch a freaking unique. Can you explain EE, please? You know, I make so many videos to explain that stuff, man. I would recommend looking up the Essential Beginner series and watching those videos. Unicorn, where are you? Exactly. Oh, the old roach spoon's not doing much for us right now. Everglades is a bomb. Zay Zay, how's it going? I don't know, Lynn. Bigger fish, I guess? I'm not sure. Can't complain, Zay Zay. Wish I could catch this darn unique African tigerfish, and otherwise doing okay. The old roach spoon's just doing nothing for us. We're just gonna have to forget about that. Well, that's the fish we want to catch right there. What's your PB bass? In real life or in the game? And what bass? Well, we've been using the lures this whole time. The darn roach spoon was the last lure recommended to us. I'm not sure we have any topwater lures with us right now. We have some poppers and stuff. We throw a topper out there. Yours is 15 and he's mounted. Nice. What 15-pound largemouth is it big in, man? You'll have to send a picture in the Discord. Caught a whopper plopper and caught a 6-pound. Very nice. I honestly don't fish for bass all that much. I caught a 13-pound giant snakehead on a whopper plopper though. A giant snakehead would eat a largemouth from the inside out. If it got swallowed by one, it would just bite until the largemouth was dead. Giant snakehead are amazing. Amazing fish. Come on. Stupid Goliath tigerfish, wasting my time, bouncing against a freaking rock. Can't get my net down there because it's doing stupid things. Would be, but I'd be wasting valuable time. Come on. Boy, it would have been a nice surprise if that one happened to be a unique. Just grab it, He-Nell. Jeez Louises. Give the old roach spoon another try, I guess. I agree, George Fishing. What's the deal? This could be a good sign. Feels like a fairly solid fish, but it's not putting up a huge fight. Pulled us out to a good distance. Doesn't seem to be a super big fish, but maybe it'll get bigger as it gets closer to us. Come on, man. Oh, it's putting up a bit of a fight now. Come on. Show us the money. Show us the money. Pulling out some line. Out to 80 feet. Could it be? Could it be? Could it be? Oh man, I'm feeling good about this. Just as long as it doesn't jump up and be a freaking Goliath Tigerfish, I'm feeling good about this one. Oh, you dirty dog, man. Oh, I felt so good about that fish. Oh, it was right around that size, too. Gah. All right. Well, I tell you what, our quest for the Mighty Mbenga is just gonna have to wait until next Wednesday, I guess. Goodness gracious. We came so close. For a fish that I literally have a marker, the time to fish, and even the right bait. I'm so surprised we didn't catch the frickin' thing. What if this was it right here? What are the chances? What are the chances? Pretty sure this is another Goliath Tigerfish. You believe in me? Ah, another Goliath. How is it that it just kind of goes in spurts? Trophy Goliath this time too. Alrighty everyone, well, they are scamming me, I agree. I think that's gonna do it for this live stream, everyone. Hopefully next live stream we can manage to catch this darn Mbenga. But excuse me, if you haven't liked the video or the live stream so far, I would greatly appreciate you doing so. And we'll just have to pick up where we left off next Wednesday, everyone, the 16th, I do believe. Like I said, Phasmophobia is going to be coming out tomorrow, which I'm excited for. And we'll just have to see what all we can get into. Gerald Bates with the $10-inies, goodness gracious. Here, I'll have to turn this back on if I can manage it. There we go. Good night.
Lowing in the house.
Thank you, Gerald. I appreciate it. I'll count your donation towards the Hurricane Relief Fund. Anyway, take care, everyone. We'll see you next Wednesday, and as always, remember, everyone.
One game.